Done.
Hello, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. Today I have a quick tip video for you of how to get rid of the stitches that you just unpicked on your quilt. Mine is on the long arm and this is 100% safe to do, so let's look at the stitches that left holes. They're all picked out. There was a row of stitching, the tension was bad, had to pick it out, it left holes. How do we get rid of them? Let me show you how. So here are the holes in the quilt. As you can see, they're very prominent in some areas and not so prominent in others. So you can see all these wonderful holes that were just picked out. So there's lots and lots of holes that need to be disappeared. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a spray bottle of water and some starch if you would like. I'm not going to starch right now. We're going to see how it just goes with just the water for now. And you need a hot iron with steam. So here's my iron that has steam, so it's got water in it. And our spray bottle, which will be this right here, is my spray bottle. And we're going to get rid of the stitches. So we're going to take our spray bottle and only on the areas, I'm going to use this hand sort of, only the areas that had the stitching. I'm going to mist all this. This is one of those mister spray bottles. I'm just going to do this whole area so that it has a nice good mist. Keep it away from your long arm. Do not put it on your long arm. That would be a bad idea. I'm going to go back this way one more time. So I have a nice good mist across the whole thing. And it's wet. Nice and wet. And you can take your hand if you want and spread that water around. But we're going to actually take the steam iron to dry through that, just like this. And I actually iron while on the long arm as well, so this is nothing new. So I'm just going to create the steam button. If it'll work. That's steam right there. There we go. You can see the steam coming up. I'm just going to go over it like this. It's my new iron, so I haven't used it yet.
Do you want me to get the other one out?
This one doesn't seem to be as steamy.
Yes, I noticed. That's why I asked.
Is it spitting water? No. So I'm just going over the whole entire thing with some steam. Just like this, and it's shrinking all those holes back up. And I don't have much tension on my frame right now because I have to shrink all this back up. But if Scott can go look over all these holes, you can see that they're disappearing right before your eyes. Now that I have steamed a little bit, I made it tight again. I'm just going to go over it until all the wet spots are dry. As if I was ironing on an ironing board.
Well, that really worked. I honestly didn't think that would work.
And as you can see, it's like brand new fabric. Like I just pieced it and just put it on the frame. Now all this is dry, and this should be hot enough to seep through that backing fabric as well, so that the backing fabric shrunk also. But if you don't trust it, you can actually just take your spray bottle, go underneath, spray under there as well. And I don't know about holding the iron upside down. It might work. Not sure. I actually never ironed with an iron upside down, but I never really worry about the back side because the front side is what you care about. That's the top of the quilt. And as you can see,
You picked it out
now,
because you cared about the back side,
Yes.
because the top was perfect. It was the back that had the messed up tension.
so now you can see there are no more holes. I'm making sure to get all the places that I went that weren't as far, because some areas were further than others. Like that over there, down there had more stitching than right here's area. And there we have it. So there we have it. It's all cleaned up. You can't see anywhere that I was stitching, like at all. I can't see any of it. I have no idea what I previously slipped. There's a little area right here that needs a little bit. And if it doesn't go away with the steam, spray some more water on it. Just a little area right here. And this works on any kind of fabric that you're quilting on your long arm. And this is how you get rid of those holes. There we go. So that's how that works. So you just spray with some mist, get it nice and wet, and again you can go on the underside and spray it and just rub your hand along it and let that dry naturally, or spray it like a second time. That way you can get those. I use the steam purposely, so that's how that works. So I'm on the back side just for the rest of this video, and I'm going to spray under there very, very carefully.
Hold on.
Alright, and then we figured out that the iron can go upside down.
Does it steam a lot upside down?
Nope, it drains. Never mind. I just held it upside down the other way and it didn't drain out. This way, it does. Oh, it's weird. And you can just go underside and use the iron and do that. But this iron does not have a plug top. This is actually an open top iron, so I just made a mess. Just know you need a closed top iron. I'm pretty sure it can go upside down. So I'm going to wipe up my mess and get off of here, but that's how you get rid of the stitching on the top and on the bottom if you need to. That was kind of dumb to show you guys that, but hey.
They learn.
I'm letting you learn
experience.
as I go. Because I never do the back side. I only do the tops when I pick. So the back side usually comes out with the stitching as I roll, or it rubs out as I go on the back side. So I learned my lesson. So thank you for watching. Now you know that you can just take an iron with some steam and some water away all of your previous stitch holes if you're stitching something else like I will be, and you don't have to worry about that last thing you quilted being a disaster all over the top of your quilt. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye.